You're talking about one of the league's best and most efficient strike throwers. And I mean, this goes back to the Steve Carltons, the Clayton Kershaws, the Sandy Koufax. When you are in this version of yourself and Skubal's on a run, he is the buzzsaw. But you have to make decisions so fast when velocity's up. See ya.
That's a nasty change. Dropped right out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cubs. Skubal night is underway in Detroit. Drives that one the opposite way. Back goes Green to the wall. Got it! Whoa! Riley Green didn't have a lot of time to get to the wall, but he got there just in time.
Wow, and for Pico Armstrong, I mean, this is a really tough matchup, left on left. And you're just watching Riley Green. He knows he's going to pay the price to make this play. That is fantastic. And for Skubal, you love that defensive play because you can settle in.
Dansby Swanson behind of the count, 0-2. Skubal works quickly, and he strikes him out. 3 up, 3 down, just like the first. Skubal night with a little help from his friend, Riley Green. 1-2. Horner pulls it. Backhanded there. McKinstry across. Got him. Nice stretch by Torkelson. '98. Cubs have their first hit. Skubal is through 3. We're looking for a run in Detroit. Well, the best in the National League, the Cubs. The best in the American League, the Tigers. Aggressive. Here comes 98. See if you can hit it. Rolled up the middle, sliding stop. On one knee, a terrific play by Baez. Cubs fans have seen that. Baez, who's been out in center field a lot, with Meadows back, will get more time at shortstop. He hasn't forgotten how to play.
No question, and whenever you're sliding, he doesn't even have time to get on his feet. Almajo has always been just a magician with his glove. And he's so athletic. He can do things like scoops. Like, that's pretty good.
Good stuff, Tricia. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Skubal, changeup. It's deadly, man. When you're looking 97, 98, and it comes in at 89 or 90.
Well, everything was set up with the fastball. He went fastball in the previous pitch, and then he pulls a string on him away. Notice how Suzuki's shoulder, hip is already pulled out. There's no way you can hit a pitch away from you.
Long run and a nice play. Carpenter never gave up, and the ball stayed in. And Skubal streaks through 4. Lined into left field. That's a base hit. Great speed at first. PCA around second, on his way to third. Swanson on his way to second. They're going to... No, he almost went. The throw behind him, and he's out.
Wow.
They're going to call him, it looks like, for going out of the baseline on his way back. That was the signal from the third base umpire, Mike Malinsky. He was about to run through a stop sign, and then he stopped.
Yeah, unfortunately for Quentin Berry, it's too late of a stop sign. He's stuck in between, and I would have loved to see PCA take a shot against Javi Baez. I get it with the outs. You don't want to run yourself out of it, but he had a chance. And then the heads up from Javi and McKinstry.
And Skubal pulls the string. Dingler down to first. This time, it's Skubal who escapes. And the Cubs run into an out. Here's Suzuki now. Suzuki drives it deep, right center. Tucker's going to tag. Meadows on the track, makes the catch. Cubs get 90 feet, but Skubal gets the second out.
Well, Suzuki hits it. It's 102 off the bat. Yeah, I thought he had a chance where it was going to go off the wall possibly, and it just dies in right center.
This is great as well. Swing and a miss. Skubal gets the strikeout. The Cubs get the run. And this game in Detroit is all tied. Best pitcher of the big leagues over the last 3 seasons. And it's 1-1. The Cubs did not get a run in that inning despite the double by Swanson that set the whole play up. Another fly ball, another short inning for Skubal. Riley Green in left, called off by Parker Meadows in center. Everybody up, sellout crowd, standing room only. 7th inning stretch in Detroit, 2-1 Tigers.
Okay, all right, yeah, all right. He's going to be a big leaguer. Gotcha. Well, he was talking about Skubal. Of course, we know what happened with Skubal's career. Skubal then reached out to Boyd when he was drafted. He said, "Can I call you?" And he called him and asked him, "How do you throw your slider?" That's how the relationship between Boyd and Skubal started, guys.
That is a great story and just an incredible journey. John Birdie came in to pinch run for Turner. He's running, pitches up, and the throw on the money and in time. Dingler had to be perfect, and he was.
So much going on. This pitch is up. It's a little bit easier for a catcher, but notice how quick the release was. Second base side. Gleyber Torres sticks his nose in it, gets a little in between hop. Look how fast that is.
Drives this into right field. That's a base hit. Carpenter has it on one hop. Not stopping is Happ on his way to third, and he gets there. Barely.
And the Tigers don't have a challenge. They wasted one earlier in the game, so there's no challenge at third. Kyle Tucker, another hit off Skubal. Lefties were hitting 129 against Skubal. Just in time.
Right now, A.J. Hinch has come out on the field, and he's chatting with the first base umpire, Doug Innings.
He's asking if it's possible for an umpire review for that.
Looks like he did it on his way out to make a pitching change. Let's listen to this crowd. Suzuki at the plate, 0 for 3. At the corners, 2 outs. Fly ball right, Carpenter back at the track, at the wall, and he leaps, and he got it! Wow, it drifted, and so did Carpenter. At the wall, and in the glove, and still in the lead. Tigers 2-1.
Well, the defense has been on display in Detroit, and Kerry Carpenter with Seiya Suzuki putting a massive scare into Will Vest and the Tigers, and the reaction's priceless. In between innings, Comerica turned into a karaoke bar.
Born and raised in South Detroit, Journey